hello. Oh, hi, it's you. It's me. How you doing? I have a question for you guys. So I am writing an article, I'm writing a piece, I'm writing a thing, and it's about identity and roles that we play and stuff. And I wanted to ask you guys about your experience of those. So let me give you the gist. It's okay. About 3 weeks ago, no, longer, a while ago, I quit my PhD. I like totally dropped out of my PhD. And it's still, still even like, this is exactly what I'm writing about, is that feeling of like telling you, dropped out of something. I don't think I've ever dropped out of anything before. Might have done. Nothing that meant this much to me anyway. And so it happened just immediately after I'd had a video conference meeting with my supervisors in Australia, and it just had become really, really, really apparent that no, this isn't where I am, this isn't what I'm meant to do. And it was sure, like it was just like, click, not gonna do it. But like then when the decision was clear in my mind, I got the rushing in my ears, you know, that rushing in your ears. And I mean, this is all like reconstructed later, because at the moment it was just woo. So what happened was, my brain said, if you're not doing a PhD, if you don't intend to get a PhD, how will people know that you're a smart girl? And it was literally in that kind of adolescent language. And then the next question is, if I don't get a PhD, how do I know that I'm a smart girl? And so I've been having a ball unpicking this, let me tell you. This is like some gritty little knotted stuff for me to unpick. But like, it's interesting, right? So we've all got like a ton of these roles. It's, you know, I'm a teacher, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a neurosurgeon, I'm a bus driver, I'm a friend, you know, and they have an impact on us, the way that we interact with the world. These things, I'm self-costumes, I'm calling them self-costumes. Like, oh my God, Leonard Cohen writes about going about a death, his death. And he says, going home without this costume that I wore, which is all of this sort of stuff. And God, I love him so much. And so the costumes, I think we use them to, you know, to interact with the world. It's shorthand, it's simple, it makes us understand each other, you know, it's sort of obvious stuff. But I think we also use them sometimes when, you know, I think, you know, you have an abyss moment, you know, you're staring into the abyss a little bit, and I think we want to look down and go, oh, I'm a smart girl, I'm a bus driver, got it, you know. And it keeps us tethered to this reality, this solid, apparent reality. And it's good, because, you know, tethered is good. But it's not the whole story. Solidity is not the whole story. And so what I'm wondering is, like, as I grow, like I'm playing with this idea of grow up. As I grow up, as I like try and like fumble towards some kind of maturity, I'm trying to, what if, you know, like, so you hear people say, you know, exchanging identities. There's that time where you were a party girl and now you're a mother, and, you know, so you have to, you know, go through that. But what if we don't have to? Like, we do to interact with the world, but what if we don't really deeply have to? So, like, what if you can just, in certain moments, if not all the time, just take that minute of not being anything, of not being at anything, and then if it's not tethering you to solid reality, that's my knee representing solid reality in this metaphor, if that's not holding you there, it's a little abyssy and it's a little much. But duality, solid reality, is boundaries between things, right? There's my knee, there isn't my knee. And so without that, even just for a second, what if instead of becoming nothing, what if I'm not a smart girl, I'm nothing, which is the like implied feeling there, What if I'm not a smart girl, I'm everything, because the boundaries go away and and it just, so that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't know. And I'm writing it out, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I want to know, first of all, would you tell me what roles, what self costumes do you wear in your life? And list me some, because we all have a bunch, right? And then tell me, what do they confine? Do they ever, here's my question, do self costumes ever expand you? Do they ever make you grow? Do they ever make us grow? I don't know, but thanks in advance for helping with me writing my thing. And I love you, and I talk to you soon.